All right, great lesson today.
Yep.
It was really, really good. So we worked on what you said in the beginning of the lesson, consistency, right?
Yep.
We wanted to be more consistent out of our basic splash shot, bunker shot, but then we also worked on some stuff that really reinforced kind of some of the more difficult things that you also wanted to get more consistent at too. So in closing for you, what we need to work on and what we've talked about a lot in this lesson is finishing high, right? A lot of the times with these bunker shots, we try to get a little cute with it, or we decel and we slow down at impact. The big thing for you is going to be to finish high and feel like we're finishing that shot up over our shoulder, because we know that because that face is open and it's gathering sand, the ball's not going to go very far, right? We just got to start kind of trusting that. And the big way that you can start trusting that is practicing that, right? So we need to practice that feeling of finishing high in the bunker. We worked on kind of that line drill as well, where I was putting that line just in front of the ball, so you're really taking that dollar-sized divot behind it. We had that face open, nice and open by the end of the lesson too. You started getting it open and kind of swiping across it almost, right? And we're getting those nice, easy, floaty shots onto the green. And then lastly, I think the best thing that you can work on, and what we talked about in kind of our practice assignment, was those 3 lies.
Right.
Working on 3 different kinds of lies. One where you might be in a footprint, where you might have a fried egg, where you might have a perfect lie, or you're going to have one that's kind of up against this front part of the bunker, right? So working on different kinds of shots is going to be big for you, and just practicing them. We got to practice those difficult shots sometimes.
Right.
So I think for you, we just need to work on those, finishing high and working on the different ones.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
If do you have any questions for me as far, or anything that, feedback for me as far as where you want to go from this with bunker play? If there's any other questions you have, just, let me know.
Well, no, I think based on what you saw, I think you're hitting it is if I can finish, the chances that I'm going to hit a good shot improve dramatically.
Right.
The other stuff seems to be working reasonably well. It's really about the finish. So it gives me, that's really what I'm going to focus on in my practice is finish.
Yeah. And trusting that.
Trusting that it's not going to fly 60 yards.
Because when we were hitting it good, right? You saw you're taking plenty of sand. It's not going very far. It's not going a mile over the green. Obviously, if we thin it or we get out of our posture, you might catch a thin one every now and again. But if you stay in the same stuff that we worked on and you finish high, that ball's just going to plop straight on the green. So it's going to build confidence for you, for sure.
Great.
Awesome.
All right.
Sweet. I'll see you next time. We're going to do putting, I think.